But I guess since you're here, I should do my video on why I should be a Crochet Kids intern for the summer of 2013. Holla! So, my ideal Saturday, let me tell you about it. Starts with me waking up, putting on a record I like, vis-a-vis Bon Iver by Bon Iver, one of my favorites. You'll recognize it from the questions I answered in my written section. Kind of wrote an essay about this album. Hope you enjoyed that. Grabbing some breakfast. Hopefully it's my favorite food of all time. Donuts. I'll get a whole box for myself because what can I say? I'm a health nut like that. And fun fact, donuts are my favorite food group. Yes, food group, you heard me right. So, having some donuts. And then we're gonna head outside a little bit later and finish out the Saturday. Sounds good. So, one of the questions is, what is the best book you've read in the past year and why? And I'm excited to answer that. One, because it means I read a book for myself in the past year, which is huge. I'm usually pretty busy, don't get a chance to read. And two, I love to read, so talking about a book, yes please. So my favorite book in the past year has definitely been this one, Love Does by Mr. Bob Goff, for a couple reasons. One, it's because Bob Goff lives his life the way I want to live my life, and he describes it in this book. And it's just full of him loving people and meeting them where they are, and lifting them up, which is huge. Everybody on this planet has a different story, and everyone on this planet knows something that I don't know, which means I have something that I can learn from every different person on this planet, and that's huge for me. And I think that starts by just loving people and meeting them where they're at, and that leads to learning from them, which is huge. And two, I've had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Goff a couple times, and what's so cool is this book right here is his life. It's not just things that he, thought sounded cool or sounded nice for people to do. It's things that he's gone out and done, and he's gone out and just been bold. And when you're bold, it leads to good things. So it's a really good kind of instruction manual for boldness and stepping out and doing what you feel is right, and seeing the fruits of that when you're done at the end of the day. So Bob Goff, Love Does. Check it out. So the question is, name a moment when the course of your life changed. And luckily there's been a couple of those in my life, but the one I distinctly remember the most is seeing this film right here, The Rough Cut by Invisible Children. It was fall 2007, my junior year of high school. And I only went to watch this film because it was during my math class during school, and I sucked at math, so I was like, well, get out of math, go watch this film. But it ended up wrecking my life in the best way. And I remember distinctly for the first time caring about something outside of myself and my little group of friends in suburban Texas. And kind of from there, it really sparked my interest in social justice and being a global citizen, which has been huge for me. It's led to some really cool opportunities, and I actually got to intern with Invisible Children last year, which led to another life-changing moment, March 5th, 2012, when Coney 2012 went online, but that's a story for another day. For now, this right here opened my eyes to the world, and the hurt in it, and the fact that I could be a part of a solution to that and be a global citizen, and that was absolutely huge for me. So I mentioned earlier that part of my ideal Saturday will be coming outside and doing something. Well, we're outside at Wilson Park, Fayetteville, Arkansas. One of my favorite places to be outside. It's a walking trail. There's a playground if you're into that. But me and my friends come here and we play a little game called Spike Ball. So that's part of my ideal Saturday, is ending the day with a little Spike Ball. And I'm sure you're asking yourself, what is Spike Ball? This is Spike Ball.
Spike Ball? I love Spike Ball.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Dang, Saul. You're so good at Spike Ball.
I know. Alright, so you've seen the books I like, you've seen how I spend my Saturdays, and you've seen the moments that have changed my life, and now you're seeing my room. So soak it in. Hopefully the next thing you see is this face in your offices this summer. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Cut. That's a wrap. Okay, so